So, as the title says, um, I'm doing something that I never really thought about doing. So, in a sense, stepping out of the shadows to, get to know my subscribers and potential subscribers. I was about to say prescribers. Nice one, Shadow. Anyway, no, we're just gonna sit here and chill for a while, and we're gonna see if we can. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm not really expecting too much because I am such a non-known streamer and content creator. So you might pull one or two, maybe. I could be surprised. The algorithm might just throw me a curveball and send like 200 people in here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. But I figure, this may be a good way to get to know my audience on a personal level. So I figured, hey, why not? I mean, I'm not going live gaming until later this afternoon. So I figured I might as well get on here and try to do like a little meet and greet, just let people get to know me for me instead of just who I am behind the controller. I don't think a lot of content creators or YouTubers, as we're referred to today, I don't think they do enough of that at all. If they even do it at all. I mean, I've seen a handful of content creators who will take the time to try and get to know their audience and let their audience get to know them, but it's very, very far and in between. And I don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm first and foremost, I am a husband, a father, and a family man. So if you go back and watch some of my streams and some of my videos, you will clearly hear in the background Dakota, who is my 5 year old, and you'll hear my wife probably yelling at the top of her lungs at him to stop doing something because he is his father's son. So he's constantly on the go, constantly doing something, whether that be good or bad. He's always doing something. But yes, um, I am a dipper. Been like that for the last 20 years. Used to be a smoker. Used to smoke cigarettes constantly, 2, 3 packs a day. Yeah, I had to stop that. As you get older, you tend to notice certain things. Your health goes way down. Your lungs don't do as good. So yeah, ooh, I guess I need to get me some better toothpaste. Anyway, no, I just figured that I would take the time to get on here and do something that I don't see a lot of content creators doing, which is mainly getting to know the audience, right? So here's how it goes most of the time, right? So you'll have a streamer or a content creator who will push a video out and it'll be just about what they're doing. They will not give you any reference to who they are, what they're about. They just expect you to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below, all that goody goody whatever, right? And I'm guilty of that myself. I'm not gonna lie. I am so guilty of doing that. But oh, hello there. I hope I got this name right. Tristan, Tristan 2K. Thank you. Hello there. How are you doing? Um, I'm not exactly sure what that emoji. Oh, okay, okay. Goslin Zenjali. I hope I got that right. I hope I did not just shred your name. If I did, I apologize. Gary Serrano, how you doing, brother? Y'all welcome in. See, this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting to have nobody on this meet and greet. Um, oh, my Nightbot actually kicked in. Okay, but anyway, what I was trying to get to is you don't see a lot of content creators that sit here and get to know their audience. They would just expect you to automatically like, subscribe, share, comment, this, that, and the third. And I just never understood why they don't take the time to get to know their audience. Give the audience a reason to want to continue to keep watching your streams, or to continue to want to come back to see your videos, instead of just because, I come from a, how do I put this? I come from a family that, okay, so first and foremost, I was raised in the 90s, right? So we didn't have the luxury of going live and doing a lot of things that you see a lot of streamers do today. Like, we couldn't push our content out there. We were just gamers that just loved the games for what they were, and we would just share it with our friends. Like, a new game would come out, and you'd be like, at school the next day, you'd be like, "Hey man, uh, did you play such and such? Did you play Dino Crisis, man? Did you get the new Resident Evil, dude? Oh man, it is so freaking awesome, dude." But today you have that source, right? Um, Sorry, Gary, about the nosebleed, man. I didn't know I had that effect on people. My bad. Um, but no, I guess what I'm trying to say is we live in a world now where you have thousands upon thousands of videos that you can watch, hundreds of thousands of content streamers. We didn't have that growing up. So I don't take very lightly when it comes to audience. I try to be as authentic as I can. Um, I made a video, a very short video the other day. I guess I was up in my feels. I'm only human. And in that short, I clearly said that I've been a content creator on and off for 12 years. And it seemed to me like all people wanted to watch were these fake uh, clickbait videos where, people are just chasing clout, chasing views. They just want you to hit that subscribe button. They want you to follow. They want you to comment. They want you to share the video. They just want to get this, that, and the third. I'm not like that, man. I'm not. I try to be as authentic as I can. First and foremost, I'm a father, right? So whenever that stream goes live, like right now, my life does not stop. I am still a father. Once I hit that live and that go button, my life doesn't stop right then and there. I can't just, stop the world around me, because anyone that's a parent knows it is extremely hard to raise children alone while you're trying to do something like this. But I love being a parent. I love being a family man, and I love being a gamer. So that that's kind of where I'm at. I just want to let people. Here, say hi, Coda.
The is in the car that star.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Star in the boss in
No, not right now. I'm not.
there. And star in the boss.
Yeah, y'all excuse my Nightbot. I had it preset for my games, so just kind of ignore that. I forgot to go back. Hey, Gary, welcome back. How's the nosebleed? Hopefully, I didn't hit you too hard, man. But no, I try to be as authentic as I can. I'm not out here trying to chase views. I'm not out here trying to clickbait anyone. I'm not trying to convince anyone, oh, you should subscribe to the channel just because. I want to give you a legitimate reason, right? Not really a reason. Just at the end of the day, we're all people who have real life problems, and we just want to, sit back after a long day and just enjoy some good old fashioned content. And that's what I try to do. I try to entertain you guys, but not entertain as in a fake, shredded out way, right? I don't have scripted videos. I've tried to do that before, and I'm telling you, it's just no fun. I find no joy in trying to scripts for people as if I'm a movie director. I'm not. I probably could be, because, as some of you may already know, I do all my editing. I do all of my advertisements. I do all of my branding. I don't have a team behind me who is pushing my videos, and I don't have someone who specializes in social media. I do all that myself, right? Because, well, first and foremost, I'm not exactly what you would call a paid streamer, right? Like I said, I've been doing content creation for about 12 years now, and I just recently started, you know, dedicating my time to my iPad fell down. Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you, I've been there. I've been there many times. That's why I decided to get me a selfie stick. I know that's not going to do well for an iPad. I'm sure somebody out there has a made a selfie stick or some kind of tripod for an iPad. But hey, man, I feel you. I feel you. I hope I don't shred this name. Israel Louisa Z81. Thank you for coming in. Hi, how you doing?
Dad, look.
Yeah, son, I see it. You need to go put that back outside. That's dangerous.
What is this?
I believe that goes to a hydraulic pump for the car. Well, not for a car. Just go put it back.
Why
You're not an engineer yet, son. Don't even try it.
is not a car?
I know, I know.
Is it for
Yeah.
all cars? Fully
So
body.
I decided to get on here and kind of do like a little meet and greet for people. You know, you can ask me anything you want. I'm not a shy person,
Baby.
or shy is not really the word. I'm not a closed off person, right? So I like to share my life experiences with you guys. You know, you can ask me anything from what it was like growing up, where did I grow up, what kind of friends did I have. You can even go as far as asking me, have I ever done drugs before? You know, I mean, you can ask me just about anything. And if it's in the parameters of YouTube, say hello.
Hey,
Anyway, but if it's in the parameters of, you know, YouTube and what they will and will not allow, I'll definitely answer them. You know,
Dad.
but yeah, Gary, I'm sorry that your iPad fell and hurt your nose. Luckily, it's not a bad
Dad.
nosebleed. Yeah, I see it. Go play Battle Tank, or he's got me saying Battle Tanks. So I play World of Tanks every now and then, and he calls it Battle Tanks. Battle Tanks was a game for the Nintendo 64. Sorry if I just lost you guys on the Nintendo 64. If you wasn't raised in the 90s, you wouldn't know what that is. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I'm not going to be judgmental on that. You might know what a Nintendo 64 is, or you know it and you just don't know exactly what it is. But yeah, that was back in the day where discs wasn't a thing, DVD wasn't even a thing. You had VHS, VCR, and you know you had to blow the cartridge to get it to work if it froze up, and hope and pray to God that you saved. I mean, yeah. But anyway, but no, I play a lot of World of Tanks sometimes. I'll stream that over on Twitch every now and then, and my son has grown to love it. You know, it's kind of things where you know you made it whenever you have to emotionally and physically fight your 5 year old for your controller. Yeah, yeah, it's one of those deals. But oh, my Nightbot. Okay, so this part of the Nightbot you can obviously see. You know, I mean, I had it preset. You know, if you enjoy my role play style, consider subbing to the channel. That way, you never miss a stream or an upload in the future. Yes, that is correct. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all y'all coming in. I wasn't expecting anybody to really come in. Thank you for doing that. And the Nightbot is actually correct on this part too. I do play a lot of solo games because, you know, growing up, we didn't exactly have competitions per se. Today, y'all call it LAN, local area network, or whatever. So back in the days whenever I was growing up as a young gamer, uh, we and the Nintendo 64 was notorious for having multiple controller ports. So, you know, you could pop in something like an old WWF or WCW game and plug in four controllers and just go at it and have fun. You know, uh, that was as competitive as it got. You were just competing with your friends, and it was all fun and games. But around the mid 2000s, I say around maybe 2008, 2009, the gaming community decided that competitive gaming was going to be on a level of chaos. Like, we got introduced to games like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. We got introduced to games like Battlefield. Like a lot of top tier competitive games today, like Call of Duty, they've come a long way, and I know a lot of people have their opinion on Call of Duty, but Call of Duty back whenever I was playing it, it wasn't as competitive as it is today. It wasn't about, oh, how high of a rank can I get, how many kills can I get. It was all about the fun nature of just sitting around, having fun, and sorry, my wife was showing me something. Um, where was I? Oh, yeah. It it was just all about the genuine fun. You got to expand your LAN. So now you had Wi-Fi connection. You had the internet that was expanding so much to where you could play those games with people around the world. You had a broader spectrum where you can sit around and have online friends that you can connect with and play games with and have fun with. That's what true gaming's all about. I don't understand where we went wrong as a gaming community where we sit there and judge games based off of, oh, I was able to get 39 kills in a battle royal, and I was able to, like do a 360 1080 headshot with a 50 caliber sniper rifle on Modern Warfare 2. That that stuff that's not true gaming, and I'm the gaming world has pretty much brainwashed you into thinking that's what true gaming is about. It's really not. It's to me personally, gaming is about three main factors. It's the story, the way it makes you feel, that awe moment where you're playing a game and you're like, "Holy crap, did that just happen?" As far as campaign or story modes is concerned, one of my favorite is, believe it or not, Call of Duty Ghosts, and it was the part of the campaign where Rourke was on the train and you were tracking him down, and all of a sudden this nuke just blasted every freaking thing. Like you was like, what? That really just happened? That kind of experience is what true gaming is all about. Experiencing Final Fantasy for the first time. I used to play Final Fantasy growing up whenever it was on the PlayStation 1, the PSX. Um, and yeah, it was kind of rigorous because the Final Fantasy franchise was more or less still stuck in the I guess you can call it the 3-bit era where it was mostly just up, down, left, right. Just pixelated to hell and back. Do you want to hear about a tornado on May 31? Sure, Gary, go ahead, share it. You do that, and then I'll share some hurricane. Okay, so I am from North Florida. I mean, I no, actually, I said that wrong. I'm from South Carolina. I moved here to North Florida back in 2020. That's whenever I met my wife for the first time. I was staying in Georgia at the time. Anyway, you share that tornado story, and I will share a hurricane story. Go for it. But anyway, where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, experiencing Final Fantasy for the first time. So it was just pixelated to hell and back, and around 2004, 2005, we were introduced to a Final Fantasy that just completely changed the dynamic of Final Fantasy from that game forward, and that was Final Fantasy X, or Final Fantasy X for you younger generations. A lot of people debate and say Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII actually changed the dynamic of where the story was. It had a story unlike any other, but Final Fantasy X changed the dynamic of Final Fantasy forever. Every game past Final Fantasy X, was a new era for Square Enix. I love you too, buddy.
The Camille.
I'll be in there in just a minute, I promise.
I play shopping.
What are you trying to play? Are you still playing modern what? What are you playing? I'll be in there in a minute. I promise. See what I mean? So, I mean, life doesn't end whenever I go live.
Camille.
But those are the type of games that you are going to see.
I love you.
I love you too, buddy. So, those are the type of games you're going to see me play. And I'll even go as far as doing more popular games, but I will not mod it because I don't mod unless I'm playing Skyrim.
Okay.
There's a little shout out to you, Bethesda. But I'll take more popular games like Star Wars Battlefront 2. The 2017. I'm not referring to the older. I'm talking about 2017. I know that game got a lot of hate because there wasn't a lot of like offline content. But I think back in 2021, I believe it was, or it might have been 2019, they did an update where a lot of the more popular game modes were introduced to offline play. And so you'll see me doing a lot of that. Like you're going to see me doing supremacy and instant action. Like these games I loved for the dynamic of the gameplay, but I kind of got tired of competing. Have fun because you had so many sweats that acted like Star Wars Battlefront 2 was a Call of Duty rehash. No, so I kind of lay back a little bit. You're gonna see me playing games like Devil May Cry. Um, so with Devil May Cry, the first two were kind of hit and miss, especially the second one. Those were way older. But the third one, Dante's Awakening, released in 2004, I believe, 2003. It released on the PlayStation 2. That game changed the dynamic of Devil May Cry as well. It was popular. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people hated it. But it was a prequel to the first two. But I'll take the bullet, so to speak, and I will definitely be running a series on the chronological order of Devil May Cry, starting Dante's Awakening, which is number 3. And then I'll live through the first one and second one for my audience's sake. Who knows? I might even have fun with it. You just never know. Excuse me, Gary. I'm still waiting on that tornado story. I'm not exactly sure which tornado story you're talking about because you're very specific with May 31st, 2013. So I might have to go back and do some research on that because I also, like, off the camera, off the streams, I'll sit back and I'll watch a lot of, like, natural disaster videos and documentaries. So I might have already heard it, but if you're talking about a specific one, I'd love to hear it.
Dad, I played that.
Okay, go play it, buddy. You're good. Um,
I saw you. I want
So,
to
does
show
anybody
you.
have any questions? Does anybody, have anything that they want to know? Like I said, I'm not a bashful person. You ask me something, and if it's within the parameters of YouTube, and I know I want, this video won't get banned or taken down, I'm more than willing to answer your questions. Like I said, this is a meet and greet, by the way. The only difference is I won't be signing autographs. I'm not there yet. Maybe one day.
Come here.
I can't come there right now, buddy. Ask Mama to help you. She might help you.
Please.
Anyway, um, I do already have a series up on YouTube for Final Fantasy X. You more than welcome to go back and watch that. Now, I will let you know during my gameplays, unless or during my streams specifically, you will not see my face because I do not have a PlayStation camera. I have tried doing, these off-brand cams from Amazon and Walmart, but PlayStation, Sony's notorious for, if you don't have a certain camera that is, I guess I'm gonna make up a new word here, officialized by them, then it's not gonna work. I'm trying to find a way to work around that. I just don't feel comfortable paying $60 to $70 for a freaking PlayStation camera. That's kind of weird. I want to upgrade to a PC, but I don't have the funds for that. Like I said, most of our money comes from or goes to, our family. So it's not like these thousands and thousands of dollars to just waste on equipment and stuff. So you're not going to see my face on the camera. You'll hear my voice, of course. But now, if I'm doing like a random upload, or if I'm just playing to upload and edit, I do have a way of having my face on the camera there, but it doesn't resonate as much as if I'm going live. I wish that I could interact with y'all like this on live, but unfortunately, the only thing you're gonna get is this not so beautiful voice. So yeah,
Daddy, you go grocery shopping?
no, we go grocery shopping Friday, bud.
Why? In Paul Court?
Probably.
And I'll tell you
But
a
anyway,
funny
guys,
story.
Gary, I'm about to end the live here. So if you still want to share that story, more than welcome to. I do have my social media and stuff pinned in my channel. So you more than welcome to follow me on social media if you want to, and I'd love to hear that story. Like, is it something that you were personally involved in? Was it something that you heard about and just want to share it? I'm more than willing to hear about it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna kind of cut it short because I do got things I got to do before I actually go live. I think I'm gonna be playing For Honor. Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of that game, but For Honor is one of those. Well, it's not really castle defense. It's not like those mobile games where you build stuff and like PS real time strategy. I mean, it could be, but it's not. Or just watch YouTube videos on For Honor. Whenever it came out, it was a breath of fresh air. It was awesome. It was strictly, multiplayer and campaign. You can link up with your friends and, like defend your base or whatever. I mean, it was freaking awesome. But they do have it to where you can play it solo with just, AI and bots. And I kind of prefer that. But some of them bots, man, they're more sweaty than the real players are. Like that's something a lot of people look down on. Oh, you play with bots. You this, you're that. Dude, have you ever played Call of Duty with bots? Those bots are more skilled than you are, depending on the level. Like you peek around a corner, bam, there is no, mindset reaction. Like with a real player, you peek around the corner, it might take them a second to realize what you're doing. With the AI, it's on site. That is your ops. And believe me, their aim is probably 38% better than yours. Just being real. So if you really want to experience a true Call of Duty, turn the bots on and put them on veteran or expert level. You'll see. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. And if you want, you can subscribe to the channel if you want. I'm not forcing you. I'm not trying to, convince you that it's the right thing to do. But if you like content where it's more chilled, laid back, and just good vibes and having fun, that's just what you're going to get from me. Every now and then, I might play a competitive game like World of Tanks, but you're not going to be seeing me do no 1080-degree trick shot on Call of Duty. I mean, it's just not going to happen. I'm not that type of streamer. I'm not that kind of content creator. Maybe every now and then, I might get lucky, but that's like one in a million. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, remember to keep it real, keep it chill. Tell somebody you love them because you might not have a chance to do it tomorrow. Until next time, guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Peace. Gary, I'm waiting on that story.